What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to do a Sugar Bowl preview. The undefeated Washington Huskies versus the one-loss Texas Longhorns. And we're going to go ahead and get right into the video and start out by talking about these Washington Huskies. Coming into this game with a Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback, Michael Penix. Matter of fact, Michael Penix, he came in second in the Heisman Trophy voting. He's thrown for over 4,200 yards, 33 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, okay? This guy will eat you alive if you don't get pressure on him. I promise you, Texas, you got to get pressure on Michael Penix. As far as they running game, running back Dylan Johnson has ran for over 1,100 yards this season with 14 touchdowns. So you're going to have to watch out for Washington's run game also. But other than Dylan Johnson, they don't have another running back with even 200 yards rushing. Sad. No other running back has ran for more than 4 touchdowns. Well, 2 touchdowns. No other running back has ran for more than 2 touchdowns. So Dylan Johnson is basically their running game. But guess what? He is pretty damn good. You're going to have to watch out for him, and you're going to have to stop him. You can't say with Washington, we're going to stop the run and let Michael Penix beat us with our own. Because guess what? Michael Penix will tear your ass up throwing that damn ball. So it is what it is. You're going to have to, Texas defense, you're going to have to cover the run and the pass. Believe that. All right? But I think y'all got the ability to do it. But anyway, you do got Bernard. He got 2 touchdowns rushing, 2 touchdowns receiving. But other than that, Michael Penix is the only one that got over 2 touchdowns on the ground, and he got 3. So no other running back other than Dylan Johnson has more than 2 touchdowns on the ground, and he got 14. Now, as far as the passing game, you got 2 dynamic wide receivers. You got Roma Dunzier, over 1,400 yards receiving and 14 touchdowns. And you got Polk with 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. 2 dynamic receivers. So the DBs for Texas is going to have their hands full messing around with these 2 guys. And you got Jalen McMillan. He's got 468 yards and 4 touchdowns. And then you got Westover with 5 touchdowns through the air on 322 yards. But those 2 guys are Dunzier and Polk. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with, and they're going to cause some problems for that daggone secondary of those Texas Longhorns. All right. Other than those guys, those are the superstars of the offense. I'll say that. And also the offensive line for Washington, they are pretty good. They give Michael Penix a lot of time, to stand in the pocket. So, but Texas is a whole different animal. Texas is a damn good team. The defense is good. Offense is good. So, can Texas front 7 get pressure on Michael Penix? I believe they can. Because guess what? I don't think Washington offensive line have went up against anybody with the caliber of players and athletes that Texas have. That's just my opinion. But we're about to find out Monday. All right, so let's talk about these Texas Longhorns. Like I say, one loss, coming in at 12-1, lost to Oklahoma. Steve Sarkisian. Steve Sarkisian is an offensive guru. This dude will dial up some plays, that you ain't never seen before. I'm telling you, that dude is a genius when it comes to calling plays. But they coming into this game with Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers and threw over 3,100 yards, 21 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Numbers are not jumping off the screen, but Quinn Ewers is efficient. And just like Washington, Michael Penix go down, where they going to go? All right, just like, and then with Quinn Ewers, if Quinn Ewers go down, Texas is going to have to go with Arch Manning. Arch Manning only got 5 attempts on the season. So if something happened to Quinn Ewers, I think he's going to get out there and be like a deer in the headlights. And that possibly could cost Texas this game. All right, Malik Murphy, the the backup they've been having all season, he entered the transfer portal. So they will be without him. Texas will be without him. So it is what it is. What made him transfer, I have the slightest idea. But let me say, I don't know if he took his name out of the transfer portal, because I don't think if he's still in there, he's with a team yet. But Malik Murphy, he entered the transfer portal. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Jonathan Brooks, running back for these Texas Longhorns. He done ran for over 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns. He got 1 touchdown on through the air, so receiving touchdown. So that give him 11 touchdowns on the season. But Jonathan Brooks, he's a great running back for Texas. He can run that damn ball, I can tell you that. And then you got C.J. Baxter with 4 touchdowns, 595 yards on the season. Then you got Blue, 339 yards and 3 touchdowns. I think Texas running game is a little bit better than Washington, because Texas, they do have guys who don't, like C.J. Baxter, who done ran for almost 600 yards, and then you got Blue with over 300 yards. Other than Dylan Johnson, none of Washington's running backs has ran for even 200 yards. So hey, I think Texas running game is a little bit better. All right, and then as far as the passing game, the passing game. All right, Texas, Xavier Worthy, he's at almost 1,000 yards with 989 and 5 touchdowns. You got Donnie Mitchell, 813 yards, 10 touchdowns. I do think Washington got the better passing game, but I think Washington passed the ball more than Texas, okay? So that might be the reason why. They got Whittington. He got 435 yards and a touchdown, and then you got Sanders, 607 yards and 2 touchdowns. As far as the defense, did I even talk? I did talk about Washington defense. Did I talk about Washington defense? We'll stay with Texas right now. But Texas defense. Texas got a pretty good damn defense. I know that myself. They beat my Alabama Crimson Tide, but they got a pretty good damn defense. You got Ford, 10 tackles for loss. Hill, 7.5 tackles for loss. Sweat, 8 tackles for loss. Burke, 8.5 tackles for loss. Sorrell, 4.5 tackles for loss. So they got some studs, man. They don't have a lot of sacks. They got 6, 7, 12, 16, 18, 19, 20. They got about, I'll say 20, I'm going to estimate 23 to 24 sacks for Texas. All right. As far as the DBs, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 interceptions on the season. And they got 6 fumble recoveries. That's pretty damn good. I like this Texas defense. The front 7 seems to be pretty stout too. So, hey, it's all good. Matter of fact, this defense is only giving up 17 points a game. So they're 13th in the nation. Not bad. So that's pretty good, man. 13th in the nation. The offense, 36 points a game. They're 17th in the nation. Talking about Washington, I believe I mentioned their defense. I'm not really sure. But anyway, Washington defense is giving up 23 points a game. They're 51st in the nation. But their offense is 11th in the nation, averaging 37 points a game. But either way, I got Texas winning this game. I got Texas winning the game. I think Texas just got too much firepower for Washington. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But hey, it is what it is. But in my opinion, Texas is the better team, and Texas is better than Washington. Hey, that's just me, and that's what I think. And that's my pick, and I'm going to stick with it. It ain't nothing going to change my mind. So it is what it is. Texas will win the Sugar Bowl and move on to the national championship game. Roll damn Tide.